Okay, we're live again. My name is Mary Sloan, and I'm one of the founders of System 7 Success. We're here to empower you. And we're here to empower you by providing you the tools you need to be able to do this business or any other business that you may take on after this on the internet. And as I said, one of the tools that I use absolutely all the time is PicMonkey, because it's how and I am best able to create the images that I want. Now, we've looked at PicMonkey as a tool, and we looked at how you can create a meme or a quote picture or any other type of picture. And I really encourage you to get into PicMonkey.com and play with it. You absolutely can't break it. So don't worry about it. Just have a lot of fun with it. And in the meantime, now I want to show you how you can use PicMonkey for your Facebook cover. Because one of the things that we want as a tool is definitely a Facebook page. And on the Facebook page, we want to be able to tell people who we are, what our brand's about, what we're offering to them, and make it in very, very clear what our page is and why they want to engage with us, if they do, or why they don't want to, because some people won't, and that's perfectly fine. What we do is we attract the people who want to be with us and work with us, and that's an incredibly powerful opportunity. So let's look at how PicMonkey can help us make Facebook look great. So not only do we need a cover for our Facebook, but we need a profile picture. So I'm going to show you how to do both of those today. So here we are back at PicMonkey, but obviously I have an old picture up there. So what do I do to get started again? Just go to the side and refresh, and it'll come right back to the beginning, and I can start with a new project. Now, I want to design and I want a Facebook cover, so that's what I'm going to bring up. And what is great about it is that PicMonkey already knows exactly the size that you need. So 851 by 315, and that is precisely what this is. So 851 pixels wide and 315 pixels deep. So that is your Facebook cover. So let's see how we would use that, and I'll even show you how to install one on one of my Facebook pages. So let's say I want this to be maybe I'll choose, what do I want to choose? Oh gosh, decisions. What am I going to do? Oh, let's try yellow. What the heck? Okay, let's have a warmer yellow. Okay, that's all right. I'm all right with that. And I could always make it a transparent canvas, which just gives me, I'll just show you that. Now that's transparent, which means there's no color. So anything that you bring onto it, remember we can bring our own pictures into it, etc., will be on a non-colored background. And so if you love that transparent look and you just want a bunch of pictures and things up there, that's great. Use a transparent. If you want some color in the background, use a colored background, and it's all there for you. So I'm going to apply that. And what is the message that I want to make? Let's see. I want to go get some inspiring quote that I can build a Facebook page around or have some fun with. So I'm going to use an overlay, and I'm going to use my own. Now, since we work with Quanta, and I have a number of Quanta images, I'm going to go see if there's one with Quanta that would be fun to work with. So, where did I put Quanta images? Oh, yes, I know. I put them in Empower. Empower Life. Yes, Quanta. There we are. So it's good, as you can tell, to be sure that you have images that you need lots of them, and you have them organized so that you can find them, because otherwise it can be pretty tough to create something in any kind of time frame. So let's talk about time. Time kind of waits for no man. So let's bring in an image of time. Quanta, it's your time. Today is your day to let go of things that no longer serve you. Oh, great. Now I like that message. All right. So because this is Facebook, and because there will be a profile pic that's kind of going to take over this space here, and you want to always remember that, you want to situate your pictures and your message so that, in fact, you have them visible, because you don't want to do all this work and then hide it with your profile picture. So we'll just move that over there, kind of frame it in the yellow. I kind of like it in that yellow because it kind of highlights it. So Quanta, it's your time. Today is the day. All right, so what else would I like to bring in here? I could bring in some more images, or I might put in some text. I think what I'm going to do is put in some text and add a message. So what kind of font do I want today? Well, let's see. What haven't I used recently that's kind of fun? What's in keeping with that? Oh, let's try Tahoma. I haven't used that for a while. And let's just add text. Okay, so my text box comes in over there, but I want it over here. And I'm going to just leave my little box there to remind me that I have a profile picture that's going to come up in there. So I'm going to add a little quote that I like. Okay, well, except that I can't spell. Apart from that, it's all good. Time waits for a moment, no man. Use today to make a difference. Let's see, I want to make that a bit different color. Yeah, I'll bold that. That's good. Make that bigger. And I can center it. Okay, what do you think? I think that looks pretty good. All right, so that will be interesting for people to come to my page. They'll see that. Now, sometimes you want to have a call to action, especially on a Facebook page. So I could add an opportunity for people to join us in some way, shape, or form. And let's say that I want to invite them to come to a hangout that I'm going to run on the subject of time. So I can just simply add a little more text. Add text. We'll use black, and let's see, I want it to be in a different umbrella round. That'll be different. Okay, today is June the 23rd, so a week from Tuesday will be, let me see, yeah, oh, July 1st. Canada Day, is that a good day? Oh, let's make it on the 2nd. Okay, 7 p.m. Pacific, Tuesday, July 2nd. See events. So when I set up a Hangout and I want to invite people to it, I always set it up as an event. That's a marketing exercise. So I will have something on the page that talks about that. And so now I can tell people about it. And they can figure out how to see it. And hey, where's one of those little arrows? Remember? We can use an arrow. That's always good. Let's get this clear. I'm just worried about running into my profile when I bring up when I put it on a page, but we'll see. And of course, we can always come back and redo it. It's not very difficult, as you can see. So I want to go to an overlay, and I want to get an arrow. Where's my arrows? There's an arrow, and I'll get a big black one. Okay, but I certainly don't want to have it black. Not my favorite color. Let's put that there, and I'll make that orangish. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I straighten that arrow up a little, kind of center it. And our Hangout, Tuesday, July 2nd, see event below. Okay, there we go. So now I've made a cover, and I've made a cover designed for a page. So I can now, of course, save that. So I want to save that to my computer, and currently it's untitled because I used the background from PicMonkey. If you've brought in a background, it may have a name on it. As we know, I had the purpley sunset one before, so I had to change the name. And I'm going to call this Time Hangout, and I'm going to, oops, spelling is an error, and I'm going to make sure that I know that's a Facebook page, Time Hangout. And since it's going to be a Quanta event, I will save it in my Quanta file. So, oh, it's good because we got the image out of Quanta. It's sitting there for me, so I can save it there. Okay, now while we're here, and before I go and show you how to do this and set it up on Facebook, I want to make a profile picture as well. Now, a profile picture is a little square picture, 190 by 190. And what I'm going to do, just to make this really, no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to cut out a corner of it to use for my profile picture. Oh, let's do that. Why not? Okay, so here we go. Back to our basic edits. I want to crop something. Now, of course, it's going to give me a crop in the middle. All I want is some of this yellow. I don't want any writing, of course. And I don't really care how big it is as long as it's just all the yellow, because I'll change it. So I can do apply that. And now I've got a little picture that I can resize. So I go to resize. I want it to be 190 by 190, so I certainly don't want to keep the current proportion, so I take that out and I go 190 and 190. Okay, so that's perfect for my Facebook profile. And so I'm going to apply that. Oopsie. So that's all applied now. And we are going to add some sort of a picture. Now, I don't know if I have a time clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and I'm going to hunt for a free picture that would be suitable for time. So I'll open a new tab and I'll bring up stock cha-ching, which of course now comes up as freeimages.com. And I'm going to put in clock. And remember, these up here are paid for images, which is fine. They certainly can advertise to me. I'm taking pictures that are absolutely free. What do I think might be interesting here? Time in my hand. That's kind of an interesting picture. Yeah, I sort of like that, actually. I like that a lot. And that'll be interesting. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so what I do is I bring it over here, and then, of course, to make sure that I have all the rights to it and to get a really big image, because it's great to work with big images. And do I have that as centered as I'd like? Yeah, no, because it's got to go into a square. It's probably good. Okay. So let's say that I click on it and it tells me there's a free image download, so I can save that to my computer. Save image as, and maybe I'll save that in backgrounds, because it's kind of general, a time clock of time in my hands. It could be a good background, and it could be something that I want to use in the way I'm going to show you now. So let's just save it there, but we know where it is, so we can come back and get it. Now I close that, and I close that. One of the things that you have to kind of do is start to be mindful of closing some of your tabs. I'm terrible. I usually have so many tabs open. Anyway, okay, so we want to bring in an image that we got. So we go to, whoops, let's close that because we don't want the arrows anymore. We want to go to my own image, and I stored that under backgrounds. So there's my backgrounds file. And I've got time in my hands. That was it. Perfect. So I can put the file name in there. It'll pull it up, and it'll bring it in here for me. Now, even though that was a really big image and we could do all kinds of things with it, we have it small here, even though it's in high def. And I just want to show a little bit of that yellow around it. There we go. That'll work for me. That's interesting. I guess I didn't take that away. And so I could put something on it as well, or I could just have it be an image of time. I'm just going to have it be an image of time because I've got lots of writing on that cover. So let's just save that. And I'm going to save it as Facebook profile time. And where am I going to save that? I'm going to save that to my Quanta file, just so that I have that all together. So I'm going to save to my computer. Oops. The fact that I'm on a Hangout is making my screen kind of funny here. Save to my computer. Come on. You can do this. Stop shaking. There we go. And I'm going to, of course, go back to Image Bank, and then I'm going to go to Empower Life, and I'm going to go to my Quanta file and put that in there. There we are. Okay, that's done. And so now I can go to Facebook and I've got all sorts of pages here. So one of the pages I have is Empowering Life Quotes. Let's take that and let's, for fun, change our picture. So when you get to my page, Empowering Life Quotes, you see this pretty picture here, but I can change it. So I can go in here and do change cover, and I can upload a photo. See, I'll be able to change it back because it's already stored in my computer. And so upload a photo, and I want to find the Facebook profile. There we go. Time. Okay. And so I'm going to save the changes there. Oops, that didn't quite work out right. Let's see if I can, no, okay. Let's go back. And I'm going to change my profile pic. So I'm going to upload a photo, and we've got the profile picture. And open that. And there we go. So now, clearly what I should do is I should go back and I should move this in order for people to be able to see it better. And so if I'm going to leave this up for any period of time, and if I really am going to set up that Hangout for July the 2nd, I might in fact do that. I definitely would do that, because that's not clear. People coming there won't know really what it says, and it's not clear enough. It got lost in the title. But it's good for you to see that kind of thing can happen, and so you need to be aware of that. But I won't bore you by making you watch while I change it all back again. I thank you very much for your time, and I hope this will be helpful and at least encourage you to play. And remember, the size for Facebook images are 851 pixels wide and 315 pixels high, but on PicMonkey, that shape is there so that you will be able to find it automatically. Okay, have a great day.